Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about best ETFs to invest in 2026. So whether you are in Canada or US, I'll break down it in a simple way that even if you are new to investment, you will understand it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about four types of ETFs. So the first one is core growth ETF, second one is all-in-one global ETF, third one is take focus ETFs, and lastly Canadian dividend ETF. So at the end of this video, you will find your type of ETFs to invest in. Okay, so before diving into the types of ETFs, so let's simply talk about what is ETF. So the full form of ETF is exchange traded fund. So in a simpler way, we can define it as a bunch of or a basket of investment or stock. So while investing into ETF, you don't only invest into a single company, but you will invest into a multiple companies. So the first one is core growth ETF. So if you want a very strong foundation in your portfolio, there is BO in US and BFE in Canada, and they are the greatest options. So these ETFs track S&P 500 index, meaning that it is consisted of 500 top US companies. So these ETFs are very low in cost, very liquid, as well as there is a greatest like exposures to US market. So meaning that your money is invested into a top companies like Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft. So these ETFs are feasible for the long term investors because it is very steady and will give you a growth in a long term. And the second one is all in one global investor, which is also known as executive and ZQT. So it is something like one stop shop for investing, means you will get a broad exposure like global exposure in this ETF. So meaning that it will your money is being invested to the Canadian companies, US companies, European companies, companies in India, as well as company in Brazil. So if you want a global diversification, this one is for you. So the third one is take focus ETF. This is a most loved ETF, and if you are tech driven and if you want to invest into the tech companies, this one is for you. So in this one, there is something called QQQ, and this ETF tracks Nasdaq 100, meaning it will consist of 100 non-financial companies into the US, and it is mostly weighted to the technology like tech companies. So in this ETF, your money is invested into the companies like Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft. So if you want a growth into a broad, so it has more growth than other ETFs, but there are also ups and downs. So if you are also looking for the higher growth, but you are also okay for some volatility, then this one is for you. So finally, let's talk about Canadian dividend ETF. So if you love dividend, this one is for you. And if you are also looking for the passive income, this one is for you too. Okay. So this one, there is something called VDY. So this ETF invested into the Canadian companies that pay high dividends. So you will get regular income in addition to growth. So they are usually heavy in finances and energy, so which are the major sectors in Canada. So dividend ETFs are ideal if you want the steady cash flow. As I already told you, the passive income, which we are like most of the international students or the immigrants are looking for the passive income. And I got you. This is the one for you. So these are all the stocks, these are all the ETFs we have talked today. So if you love this information, if you want to know more about this information, if you want to know more about these ETFs, you can comment down. We'll be happy to help you. So that's all for today. If you like this information, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to know more information about Canada, if you want to know how is the weather in Canada currently, or the income and the expenses, then please feel free to comment down. We'll try to make the next video about it. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.